Alright, what's up everybody? It's Joe from JW Games with another cool live stream / video, and we are back in the most realistic coaster ever created in Planet Coaster. And it's been a little bit, quite some time since we actually did this one, so I'm very excited to get back into it because I really want this to be something awesome and special. And hopefully after this episode we'll really start to get things looking start to shape up a little bit. It still kind of just looks, you know, like a roller coaster with custom supports right now. Hey Trains, thanks for the 50 bits to get us started on those bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate those bits. 50 bits. Get those bits in there. But anyways, yeah, look at that. But we're gonna go in, and I do kind of want to start off with some ground shrubbery a little bit, and we'll get into some station stuff as well. I just kind of want to find a nice spot where I can find some like nice grass. Just a couple patchy areas of grass. We'll even change up what we have, and we're using the tops of trees for some of these spots, for some of these, so some of these bushes will look slightly unique, and that's what we're kind of going for. So we're gonna slowly but surely get some of these in here, if you know what I'm saying. At least it's not 5 hours of custom support. So yeah, we did have to get through that, but thankfully we did get through that. We're getting into more of the detailing of stuff more than anything now, thankfully. So I don't know if I like that there. And it really was pretty much my first full custom support, so you know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? So we're gonna start off with a couple of those. There's just a couple of trees that really... Here's one. Why did the barber win the race? He took a shortcut. Oh my gosh. Those are always so bad. I think these have the best tops. But we can also, of course, go in actually into the bushes too and use those as well. But that can always be a good start for what we want to accomplish. And of course we'll have a couple of rocks in there as well, kind of sprinkled in. Oh gosh, hey, thanks for the 300 bits to get us going. Jeez, that's awesome. Wow, that's a great start for the stream, man. I sure do appreciate it. We're up to 350 bits to get started. That's what I'm talking about. Just getting a couple patches of grass. That's kind of what we want. Just some patches. And these trees, I think, do work the best for those. The way they kind of blow in the wind and stuff. You can see how they kind of move. I'm still very satisfied with that 0G roll. We might actually get a 36-hour live stream from this month. I don't know about that. That's all. You still got a lot of bits to go with that one. I'm just gonna put that out there. Can we top last last month, though. I think we were just under 50,000 bits total. Somewhere around there. I'm hoping to top last month. But we had such an ridiculous start last month that, I know, you know, we're nowhere near where we were this time last month. We were getting 10,000 bits in one stream sometimes. Which is absolutely nuts. Thanks, FBI, for trying. If only it were true. Don't forget, guys, you can also subscribe too. That also helps. I'm sorry, FBI. Sad face. Alright, now that we got a little bit in there, let's go ahead and do some more to this station. We're going to do a lot of detail work to really make it pop. Let's go ahead and get that angle snap on. Hey, Coaster Boy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the 100 bits. And also, you're the winner for the giveaway last month, so thank you so much for your support, and it's nice to see you in another stream, by the way. Haven't seen you in quite a while. I mean, you may have been watching, but oh gosh, I don't want that. Yeah, I want to go for like a darker gray or so. Yeah, we'll go with this one. What was the giveaway? I'm doing a giveaway for whoever cheers the most bits at the end of the month. Coaster Boy cheered over 19,000 bits last month. Absolutely insane. Okay, I got out of work early. That sounds awesome. I only worked half a day today, so here I am tonight. I work all day tomorrow, though, 9 a.m. to midnight. It's going to be a long day again tomorrow, but we're almost done with... What are you taking my phone for?
I need it to verify because I cleared all the cookies on my computer, so I need to re-verify an iPod.
Okay. Coaster Boy, you should join the Discord. Also, Coaster Boy, I'm surprised you haven't, oh gosh. I guess never mind. Oh, that's why. I'm actually surprised, Coaster Boy, that you're not actually, subscribed too. I don't know if you're interested in doing that, but we do need some more subscriptions because those also help the channel as well. But I don't know if you got the message yet, Coaster Boy, but we did send you a personal message to get your reward for for winning last month's giveaway. So yeah, I'm on the Discord. Yeah. We need to get more people on the Discord. It's a lot of fun over there. We have a lot of fun. Get to see some behind the scenes stuff, and then we do a lot of coaster discussion. It's really fun. And it was really put together well by Carowinds Girl and Fluffy. We've done such a good job making that really cool. You give me my phone. Oh, thanks. Just saw it. Sounds awesome. But anything you want in the store, man, you did so much cheering that I'm allowing you to choose whatever you want from the store. Just one item, anything you want. I might change it up every so often each month, too. We might give away a specific item sometimes, or choice of. Just kind of depends. I'm going to mess around with it, but we are doing that again this month, just so y'all know. Highest cheer, or no, the most bits cheered within the month will get, we'll be doing a giveaway. So So if you want to be a part of that, get your bits ready. I might even start doing the top 3 this month. I'm not sure. Maybe like second and third top cheerers. I might get, you know, something small like, I don't know, stickers of one of the logos. I'm sure someone can give a pretty better explanation than I can on what Discord is. I'm still learning it myself, so I'm sure someone out there has a way to explain it better than I can, because you don't know how exactly I would subscribe it or describe it. Yeah, it is pretty much a place to chat, I guess. I guess that's a good description. And you can also do like voice chat too, so as well. So if you actually wanted, if you had a microphone, I actually been wanting to do that, doing some new streams where I get to actually talk to you guys real time and live. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Sorry if I'm a little slow detailer, but I really want to make sure that this project is done really right. I think we're going to use a flat roof on this. We're going to build the roof first. I usually see more advanced users do that before they actually build up. But I think we're going to work on the platform first. Let's do that before we get too far. Kind of like this. Whoop. I will try and have a little op booth there. It's going to be the exits. This is the entrance area. And then as for the little op booth area, I kind of want to make a little bit of an opening. Over here, we want it at the same height here. Let's make sure it's the same height. We're going to do a... We're going to change the size here too. Alright, that's a good start for the booth. Now, I want to put a top piece on top of that. This is always a good piece for that. Kind of like this. I'll make it black. This black can kind of go with everything. I want to make one go on this. Destroying the Discord, awesome. Hey Train, thanks for the 15 bits. I appreciate that. Let's keep those bits coming, guys. Still anyone's game, because we haven't cheered a ridiculous amount of bits yet, so. And we still have all month. It is only the 3rd, so we'll see what happens. Got a tremendous amount of support last month, and I want to keep it going and trying to even get it higher would be even more even more incredible if we did that. Keep it rising. Keep everything building. Keep advancing. Okay. One thing I always, like, always kind of get behind on is, like, making stations and stuff, because it's a very easy thing to get wrong, I guess. You gotta make sure you do it right. Alright, this is the entrance side. Okay, so there we go. And another nice addition would be to add, I think would to be to add some cubbies and stuff like that. Because it all blends so really well, so get these in there as best as I can. Holy crap, thanks so much for 500 bits. Ooh, that's a big one just dropped there. Thank you so much. Nice. That puts you right behind. Puts you right up to second place. That rankings. Thank you. We're almost to the 1,000 bits already tonight. That's awesome. It's a great start. I really, really do appreciate it. Let's make this a good stream. Let's make that a big stream. Let's make this ginormica. I'm feeling good tonight. I don't want that. Whoops. I want to put a nice piece on top of this. If we get this the right color, maybe, can really make that look like a nice entrance and exit spot. There we go. Look at that, guys. We're at 965 bits already on the stream. That's awesome. Oh, there you go. Thanks for the 5 bits. I appreciate that. Oops. You're good. Yeah, I think you have to put it right next to each other. Hey, that's starting to look a little bit cool. I actually need to put another piece over here and finally watch an ad. Nice. That's good. Keep watching those ads. Remember from SDC? I absolutely do. I do. Ah, I hate this fighting. Darn fighting textures. What did I do wrong here? I think I messed that up. Something funky is happening there. I do it on this side too? No? Because with these guys, I'm just gonna do that. Cover those up. And that will be good for those. Ah. Alright, my goal is today is to definitely get oh gosh, I messed that up. Is to get the pretty much the station complete tonight. We'll see how much of like the queue line we'll do and stuff, but for sure we'll get this done, hopefully. Oh, hey, thanks so much for the follow. We're not following. Made a new account. Oh, so you're Russian Child 40. Now you're Russian Child 15. Thanks for the extra follow, I guess. Alright, we're going to continue this over here. Try to get my bro on time earlier, but Barn Swing is too much for him, sadly. A lot of people think the Barn Swing's worse than... They'll ride everything else, but that they won't ride Barn Swing. I can't ever understand that. Hello, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You know, some people, I just don't understand it, the logic sometimes, but whatever. You don't like big swings, I guess. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere with the station now. I was SDC looking for FY18. It's FY18 means, sorry. I don't know what that means. The Barn Swing, but my dad screams like a girl on it. I don't know why people don't. There's, like, one of my supervisors literally will not ride, or absolutely hates the swing. I don't know why. I don't think it's that bad of a ride. Like, I don't see what's scary about it. It's literally just a giant swing. Alright, I do want to put something there. Maybe these. No, that's the same texture. Maybe. This texture looks okay. Put them on this on these sides for right now, and we'll go from there. I do need to cover this up, though. You think they'll ever do anything to Thunderation? It's getting pretty rough. Probably not. I don't think it's in the plan. Any plans at the moment. I think Thunderation's kind of rough, but it's not too bad. It is an old Arrow, so classic Arrow mine train. FY is fiscal year. It's the accounting period for the federal government, which begins on October and ends on. Yeah, I actually don't really know then. I have a new love for those giant swing rides, question mark. Ignore the question mark. Oh, okay. I expect any area to be rough by now. Probably, pretty much. Hey, thanks very much for 5 bits. Appreciate those 5 bits. Alright, pretty soon we'll be getting the roof on this place. And then we can kind of dig into the queue line here pretty soon, too. Alright, we'll put the roof about... That's a good height. Alaran is also getting kind of rough. That is kind of true. It's not like a ridiculous wooden coaster kind of rough, but based on what it used to be, yeah, it's definitely aging kind of poorly, unfortunately. Which does kind of suck. You'd hate to see it ride age badly, so... As far as RMCs go, it is kind of getting a little rougher. I will agree on that one, but love air coasters more for what they look like than the ride experience, to be fair. I still enjoy aero coasters. Roughness never really bothers me too much, depending on what kind of rough it is, but... Hey, thanks for 6 more bits. I appreciate that. Are we to 100 yet? No, we're not to 100 yet. We're getting pretty darn close, though. Time Trailer is a ride that I found myself laughing the whole way through. That's true. It's not a real intense ride. It's just fun. It's interesting to see RMCs age in a way as they are still pretty young. That's true. I don't know what this hybrid ones are aging like, but hopefully not too bad, as bad as the wooden ones. Oh gosh, I put this in the completely wrong place. Look at that. Did I mess something up here? I must have put one in the wrong. Hey, Coasterboard, thanks so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Nice. Man, I appreciate that subscription so much. Now you have access to all the little, well, one of the, since it was tier 1, now you have access to the little emojis. In chat, so you can use them in any chat that you want. Love Time Traveler at night. I had the girls on the same car last night who blew out my eardrums on the drop. It's pretty good at night, yeah. It's got a really, we have a really good light package too in the queue line and on the building. They really lit that place up at night. It's really good. Hey, Coaster Boy. Thanks so much for the 250 more bits. Thank you so much. For Time Traveler, I went 5 times, and every single time I was stuck in a number 3. Just a quick tip, if you do have a specific spot you want to go in Time Traveler, don't hesitate to ask the grouper. Depending on who's down there, I think most of us don't care if you request a certain row. We're just doing our best to fill the rows as best as we can, keep the line moving. But if you really do want to like sit in the back or something, don't hesitate to ask the grouper. If someone requests it, I usually let them. Like, hey, we want the back. I'm like, okay, just stop off to the side. I'll get you in the back then. Pictures you sent in the Discord of Time Travel entrance look really, really cool. Yes, again, the light package for the ride. They added those lights right before Moonlight Madness, And I was like, holy crap, it's going to be lit up. And it looks freaking awesome. Monday night, I was at SCC, and basically the park had myself since it rained during the day. Oh, yeah. When it rains and stuff, that park pretty much clears out. I'd love to visit Saguaro City. I'm not even in the U.S., though. I have the same feeling because there's a lot of parks I want to visit outside the U.S., too. Maybe someday, but... Green and blue lights are amazing. Yeah, they had like a yellow the first couple nights, and then they changed it to green. Thursday was odd. There was many cars, but the rides were all packed. Weren't many cars, but the rides were all packed. Huh. I wonder if they were parking in a different area then. I don't know. Before I left, we actually had no wait at Time Traveler today. It was a walk-on. Like, no joke. I left at 4 o'clock, and at that point, there was barely anyone in line. Surprisingly, so. Kind of interesting. You gotta go, have fun. Well, thanks for popping in. Alright, we're trying to do our best to make a really nice looking station. None of the Florida coasters have good light packages. Mako was supposed to, but one was cut in the budget. Yeah, those budgets, man. Time Traveler would have been so much better if they would have had the rest of the budget and a lot of stuff got cut. That would have been really cool. It's kind of upsetting me. That really kind of upset me because I think one of the launches were supposed to be enclosed. And have really cool light effects and fog and everything like that. And it got cut from the budget, unfortunately. I think there was supposed to be a lot more theming in the queue line, because I was a little bit disappointed in the theming in the queue line at Time Traveler. I figured they would do a little bit, we're going to do a little bit more, but that was not the case. But, oh well. Grandpa's trying to get me to work at SDC, considering how much I go and love it. Hey man, I think they're hiring. I think we're actually pretty short-staffed out there, so I know you have to be, but I know you have to be 18 to work the rides. I think you can work in foods all the way down to 16 or something like that, or maybe even 14. I don't even remember. But you have to be 18 to work rides. Yeah, I think it's 14 as the absolute youngest you can be to work there. Okay, so we're going to add a couple of support columns here. And we're going to make it to where it doesn't pop through the roof at the top. 16 at the moment. Hey, Custerport, another 400 bits. Jeez, thank you so much. We're over... Man, I didn't realize we're over 1,200 already. And I believe that puts us at 1631. Jeez. We're almost to the 2,000 mark. Nice. I haven't seen it that full in a while. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Ah, did I not place that one? Darn it. I thought I had it placed. I guess I didn't. Okay, so now I can select these two. So, really important to try and have everything kind of supported here. Hashtag support. Thank you so much, Custerport. Thank you so much. You're now in first place again. Going for a second month in a row, are we? Man, hey Trains, thanks so much for 20 more bits. Wow, guys, thank you. We haven't had support like this in... It's been quite some time since we gotten some really high numbers, so I appreciate it a lot. Excuse me. My local amusement park, Knoebels, you can work at 13 at the absolute youngest, but your parent's guardian has to work at the same job, and you do need sponsor. Ah, gotcha. I don't know exactly how it works at SDC, but again, you had to be 18 to work the rides, which is understandable because it's a safety critical position, and safety critical is just what it says it is. So, very important jobs, and I think we actually get paid the least amounts out of everyone. Which is one of my complaints, I think. We have like a minimum, but holy crap, thanks so much for 247 more bits. Wow. Dang, thanks. You guys are amazing. Most physics-breaking roller coaster ever created. Hi, Joe. Physics-breaking? Sucks. You have the most dangerous and complicated job. We have a very important job, too. On top of that. Very important. What do you mean, physics-breaking? Okay. I'm gonna put this just below here, and this is what we're gonna do. And we're pretty much just gonna build some cross supports here. I'm gonna first put them at these. Just joking around with the stream title. Watching 2 Studios of Wars on here on Twitch and one on YouTube. Wow, look at that multitasking. That's some multitasking right there. Try and make that one a little bit more flush there. And we're gonna have one extra one right here on these supports right there, which means we're gonna have to go around the entire station. But like I said, we're gonna be focused a lot on the station today. It's crazy how they're already putting up Christmas lights. Oh yeah, they start very early. Even earlier, I think this is the earliest they've ever started. I mean, they gotta put up lights for Time Traveler for the first time, because that's even more lights that they have to put up, so I'm wondering how those are going to turn out for realsies. Very curious. Okay, so more details here. We're going to have to figure out where this queue line's going to go as well. I had figured we'd probably head out this way, have some stairs going down here, and it would go underneath the lift hill here. Getting cheese while watching the stream. Yeah, man, they got to start those lights up pretty soon to get where they need to go, so. Do you know the theme for Christmas this year, or will it be Christmas in Midtown? I think they're doing Christmas in Midtown again, because I saw the lights in Midtown just as they were last year. Some of them have already gone up. So I'd assume it's going to be pretty much the same as last year. I'm pretty sure. for width, we're gonna keep you right here. We're just gonna get started. It's gonna be tricky to get this where I need it to, though. Busch Gardens, Tampa keeps some of their Christmas lights up all year. Last year was a definitely incredible Christmas. I think it was a record-breaking Christmas year for Sword Art City. Can't go there. This coaster's in the way. Nice. Obstructed. It's so hard. Can I go from here to here? I can? Question mark? I think that will work. Actually. If that's the case... Is that actually connected to that? Yeah, it is. I didn't know you could connect it like that. That is huge. That actually is huge for me. I am going to be able to use the crap out of that. I didn't know you can connect a large piece to the entrance. I always thought it had to be the same size, but I guess that's not the case. Alright, we're going to go out this way, and I'll go... Have to obviously fix that, but we can have stairs leading up to this. That get me flat on the ground here. I don't think it does. Yeah, no. I want to make sure that part's flat. We're gonna go a little bit this way. I want to do some sort of mechanism for this lift hill, like a lift house of some sorts. I definitely want to get in there. That'd definitely be cool. I would probably keep some of their lights up too. I'm not sure about that. But I know SDC doesn't keep any lights up. I don't know why, but they take them all down in the off season. As soon as the off season starts, they take them all down. I'll wait on that until I get some couple of reference photos. See, this was made to fit right here. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna create the opening here. Open this up. It's so hard to select stuff when there's pathways there. That's the one complaint I had. Probably should have just moved that. That's okay. We can manage. There we go. Looks good. I'd say just a couple more fun little details to that, and I think we'll be in pretty good shape. As for the exit path, we're gonna use this one. Oops. Gosh darn it. There we go. As for the exit, we'll... Always like doing this. So guests are kind of free to roam around there. And then I'm going to do my best to make this a ramp. So we want to make it a ramp to make it accessible to guests with disabilities. That way we don't have to do an elevator lift or anything like that. kind of zigzaggy, or like along those lines. The entrance will be somewhere around here. I know it's early in the game, but do you think you have an idea of what STC will be putting in next? I do. I know the next idea, or the next rumor already, and that is to replace Lost River with a new raft ride in 2020. That's the rumor going around right now. Not confirmed by any means, but that's the rumor going around. Rumor is they're going to be working on a lot of their older rides for the next couple of years. That's what the word is right now. That's the strongest stuff I've been hearing. Alright, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and select this. We're going to go in Framework, and I'm going to be trying to add some custom supports here. We can might be able to use like the Wild Mouse supports here and create some like nice little box supports of some sorts. If I can do horizontal pieces on this, that would be awesome. I think these are wood. Are these wooden? Yeah, those are wooden pieces. Street light post. 2020 or 2019? It'd be 2020 because this is the last season that supposedly that Lost River will be running, and they will be under construction all of next season. So, but anyways, thanks for the 9 bits. I appreciate the 9 bits. Getting us closer to 2,000 bits on the night, which is amazing. All right, where is it? This. Where are these supports at? There's a frame. Oh, that's part of the wooden structure. Okay. I can make that work. I'm going to change this to a silver, though. Silverish kind of color. Yeah, I have different heights here, too. Let's make the color... Just trying to support my favorite Planet Coaster creator, the best game. Aw, thanks so much. Have you ever heard the Cedar Fair is going to take out all the unpopular rides? I mean, I would think so, I guess. I haven't really, like, heard it, but I guess it makes sense. I mean, if they're unpopular, they're unpopular. So I guess you get rid of them, right? Okay, so we can do kind of like these, and then I can copy this to this side. And then I can just use this support. Cross. I haven't used these before, so this is kind of new. But I know they're mainly for coasters, but I can use it for this walkway. Which one specifically? Can't see them removing really old ones like Blue Streak. It's kind of historical. Yeah, I don't know if they'd remove Blue Streak because it's their only wooden roller coaster right now. I don't know if it'd be a smart idea to get rid of your only wooden coaster. I think they would, if they did, they would add another wooden roller coaster before they would do that. At least I feel like that's what they would do. Streetlight arm. See that SeaWorld canceled their China plans. I didn't even really know about them, so I guess I didn't. Alright, I guess the next set will place here, I suppose. See if these turn out well enough, we will continue with them, but hope they are supported enough for what we're doing. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining the stream tonight. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time as we work on creating a nice, realistic roller coaster creation. Oh, I guess I didn't put these far enough. Whoopsie. All right. Once we get railings on this and stuff, hopefully it will start looking the way we want it to. Everything must be custom. But we wanted to make this exit a ramp. That way, if disabled guests with like wheelchairs and stuff can get up there and have easier access to get up there. So let's see where this ends up going all the way into there. So we're going to add these here. We'll go about midway and add some horizontal supports. We'll even add, we'll go ahead and add another one here to further support it. Which means we need another horizontal beam up here to support that. Hey Trains, thanks so much for the 10 more bits. I appreciate that. We're almost 2,000. We got less than 100 to go. Let's make it happen, guys. Alright, let's use the smaller piece that I think we have. Or we could just do that. That works too. The more support, the better. Alright, do I have any pieces that I can use? Possibly, probably not, but I'm gonna look. If I could take that piece sideways, that would be amazing, but I don't think I can. Hey, thanks so much for 30 more bits. Wow, I appreciate that. Keep those bits coming, guys. You guys rock. Okay, with those in place, these are kind of on the larger side. These are free, aren't they? Alright, that snap's not gonna be exactly where we need it. We gotta adjust. Just trying to add some extra beef to this. Kind of hide those spots there. Make this look a little bit more supported. Let's get the angle snap back on here. Hey, thanks so much for the hosts. With 2 viewers. Hey guys, we're over 20 viewers. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Can we get up to 30? I haven't hit 30 in like ever, I don't think, or if I even hit 30 of all. I don't even know if I've hit 30 viewers before. I know the last one I remember that was the highest I could think of was 28, but 28 viewers. Still insane. Hey, thanks so much for a follow. Weird Turtle just followed. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you continue to enjoy the content. Hey, thanks for another follow. This is me, 123. Hashtag support, guys. Oh gosh, Coaster Boy, thanks for dropping another 500 bits. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support, man. Hashtag support. I appreciate all the support, man. Alright, let's try and go ahead and do our best to finish up these supports here. I like exploring these new custom supports anyways. Looking good. And then we'll definitely have to go in and get some nice custom railings for this as well. Oops, I guess that was still the wrong thing. On a scale from Caitlyn Jenner's beaver to 10, how realistic is this ride? I'd say it's pretty realistic. My goal is to make it as realistic as possible. It still isn't complete, it's still work in progress, and it still has a lot of work to do, but we're getting there. So do you have the packs, or are they worth it to buy all of them? I don't know if you're asking me that question or someone else. Oh, the packs for the Planet Coaster. Absolutely, yeah. I have all of them. And I think it's worth to buy all of them. I buy them this moment each one comes out. I usually have them, so I buy them the second they come out. I pre-ordered as well, but hey, thanks so much for the 2 more bits. I appreciate that. Grew up on all the Roller Coaster Tycoon, all the Coaster Tycoons. Absolutely, me too. That is my reason for existence, are those games. All right, those are looking really cool. I kind of want to put something on these to kind of really give them a nice accent to, you know. But I'm liking the look of that for its good start. But just to give you guys a little bit of perspective, we did add if you haven't seen this series before, we have added custom supports to the entire ride. Holy crap, thank you so much for 245 more bits. Wow. I got a $50 iTunes card for my VA and definitely spending it in the right spot. Oh, thanks so much. RCT2 was best for gameplay, RCT3 best for customization, especially with all the mods, yes. That is true. RCT, I still play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 to this day. Like, I still go back and play it. it's still that good. It's still a game people play today, which is ridiculous. But it's absolutely incredible that it's still, like, that game's still relevant, you know. This game replaces RCT3, but nothing can replace. That's true. Nothing can replace RCT2. That is 100% true right there. It's insane how long people have played RCT3, even though it wasn't the best one in my opinion. I loved Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, at least with the all the modifications. At least it was really good, and I still can't get away from Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I think that's probably the best title, that or the original one. I really like 2 just because I feel like it was a little bit better. But hey, thanks for the 5 bits. 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. 5 bits bitten. Water parks were nice. Yeah, and I think we'll get water parks eventually in this game. How soon it will be, I don't know, but I think it will happen. It's just way too much requested that I don't think they're going to ignore it, but it's just hard to... I bet it's just something that is difficult to implement and that they're going to be working on soon, hopefully. RCT3 is my favorite, which is fair enough. Was 1 on steroids. It was awesome, yes. RT is really good. 2 is basically a big expansion for 1. The theming made it much better. And they did have a lot of the expansion packs to it, and then the merge, you know, having the having the Six Flags part of it too was pretty neat too. At the same time, how they were able to use Six Flags parks and stuff. Oh man, do we even need to mention RCT World? I'm going to do one more support here, and we're going to move this one up. Occasionally, sometimes I will go to Roller Coaster Tycoon World and just see like, maybe it's gotten better. Maybe I'll play with an open mind, and then I get frustrated within the first couple seconds, and I'm like, I can't do it. Can't do it. I don't even think they're really doing anything for that game anymore. RCT for mobile was terrible. Just a train wreck, but RCT World was like a few dollar during the summer sales. It was pretty sad. I believe it. Oh my bad, that was supposed to be in a different chat. I was gonna say, Jess, what are you talking about? Gosh, hey, we're up to 23 viewers. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We are working on as much as we can, making this the most... The goal is to make this the most realistic creation ever created in Planet Coaster. Okay, that is the goal, and that's what we're going to try and achieve. And if it doesn't happen, if it doesn't happen, but we are going to do our best. Yes, it's probably a little clickbaity on the title, but my gosh, we're going to try and make it happen to where it is the most. I still need to kind of redo this first drop. It's a little bit rickety and rough. It was like the only rough part of the ride, which, by the way, we might throw in a POV here in a minute for those that haven't seen it. It is a B&M floorless coaster with complete custom supports. And it turned out really, really nicely. I'm very, very pleased with it. And this, especially this Zero G roll, is like the best custom Zero G roll I've ever made, ever. It's just amazing. Alright, so we've done quite a bit of station work. Alright, we'll go ahead and do the POV. I always do front bumper. Front bumper is the smoothest. And let's get this going. I don't know how many seconds it'll take before it will roll out of the station. Oh gosh. And again, there's not going to be like really like major theming in this ride or anything. When in building, do you use large pieces, small pieces, or a mix of both? I'd say I use a mix of both. I start out with larger pieces, and then you really get into the smaller pieces when doing the details and stuff, so. Really want you to teach me to make smooth rides. I'm still learning myself. It's really, really hard. Oh my gosh, POV, thanks so much for another 500 bits, Coaster Boy. Man, 500 more. Dropping 500, man. Ah! Jeez, we're at 3,000 already. Oh, it almost stopped there. It wasn't supposed to. But yeah, that drop, we might kind of reprofile it. I actually was doing the 4-meter method wrong there, so I might actually have to go back and redo it a little bit. Oh, that Zero G roll is one of the best elements I've ever made by far. Gets us into a quick mid-course brake run. Actually is really nice, close to no limit. Oh, thanks compared to No Limits is even better. Wow, thank you. And this is a custom corkscrew. Pretty proud of it. It turned out really good. And that is about the ride right there. Complete with a transfer track, of course. We had to make the transfer track in the game. Might still do a couple extra details on it as well. But things are starting to look pretty good on this. It's very nice and smooth, which is definitely what we were going for. And I think it's resembles a B&M floorless coaster pretty decently well, in my opinion. So I'm gonna have like a pathway up here. This is gonna be a nice viewing area from some very nice picturesque moments. I just want to create a nice little amazing little area here. Only the drop wasn't perfect. That's why I was saying I might go back and reprofile it a little bit. I mean, off-ride it looks pretty good, but we might have to go back and reprofile it. I might even have to adjust the custom supports because of that. But and that's the only comment that I have been getting is because I'm gonna have to redo the drop a little bit. But we can do that, and I keep delaying myself from doing that. But but it needs to be done. Let's do it. All my elements are like mushed together. Do you ever use the smooth tool? I think I overuse it. I use the 4-meter method on here. I haven't used the 4-meter method very often. And that's where you use the shortest pieces, and then you go over it like back and forth 8 times, just clicking the smooth tool once each time. Okay, I think I can start about right here, and this is going to be the tough part, is let me try and use the smooth tool and see what that will do, because I didn't grab all 4 pieces, and that was the issue that I had of why it kind of turned out the way it did. I only had 2 pieces selected at the same time, so we're going to try and do this. See if this smooths it out. If not, we might have to completely go in and actually redo the whole entire drop. But oh my gosh, thanks for another 245 bits. You guys, you and Coaster Boys battling out, trying to keep the top for 20 viewers. Yes, 4-meter method. Question mark. Yes. What's up, man? How's life been? It's been pretty good. Trying to get through Moonlight Madness. The 4-meter method, again, you use the shortest pieces, and then you have to go and select, after you make the shaping that you want, and you also want to make sure you have the banking offset on a little bit. Thanks for another 5 bits where Rory trains gently down the track. A very, very light life is but a thrill. Nice. And then you go and select 4 pieces of track and you move it 1 piece at a time. Click the smooth button. Only 1 time per click. And you have to go back and forth around ideally 8 times. But thanks for another 5 bits. It's not much, but I wanted to make a cheer go 1 away from even. But thank you so much for those bits. This Roy has made me get a job to keep up. Man, he won last month with over 19,000 bits cheered, and that's insane. I think he wants to win again. I never touched that. Yeah, I never really got into it either, except for this creation. I wanted to see how it goes. I think they've updated the smooth tool a little bit. So I'm going to go back and do this a couple times and see if it smooths it out at all. If not, we might have to redo this whole entire track to make smooth it out. Which is a little bit scary because you have to line it back up with the loop, so. Where's Fluffy when you need I like how this drop looks and everything. It just was a little bit on this roughish side when going down it in the POV, so. Maybe this works. The smoothing works, hopefully. If not, again, we might have to go in and do it again. Lowest cheer of the stream. Thanks, FBI, for 1 bit. Where are we at now? 3,455 bits. Wow. Thank you guys so much. Cheer 0. Good job. Way to up it up. By the way, I can't give you guys your bits back if you guys are going to try and get the lowest cheer. Cheer -5. Give me my 5 bits back. What if that actually worked? I don't think it will, but I see a little bit of change in movement in some of these spots, so maybe it will work. Cheer -1. The battle for the least amount of bits cheered. Once we get through this, we'll go back and make sure that we might have to move. May or may not have to move or adjust the custom supports. I don't think it's moving enough to really make a difference, but hopefully it won't. But we're gonna do complete with like perimeter fences and everything. We have a lot. There's still a lot to do, and this coaster is still very bare. There's still a lot of details that are not in there that we have to do. So. I don't know if I'm going to go through quite 8 times with this to see if it helps. We might go back, ride it, and see if it did do anything, but we'll do one more run through here. But you can see it's actually adjusting the track, so maybe this will work. Just ever so slightly, it is adjusting it. It's locking the trees. That is correct. We haven't got to that part yet. We might get some more. Hey, thanks for 30 more bits. I appreciate that so much. I have a feeling. Hey, thanks for 3 is such an underrated number. Well, I appreciate those 3 bits, FBI. But, No, we'll definitely get more into foliage. You definitely are right about the trees. We might actually get into a little bit of that here soon. I do have the top cheers on the top of the chat. Those, I did update that a while back to where it's showing the monthly top ones. So that will actually show you who's in the lead for the giveaway. So I'm feeling really good about this stream. We might hit that 10,000 goal on bits. Maybe, I don't know. It's up to you guys, but thanks for another bits. Hey JLW, it's JLW. JW, I think you mistyped there. But anyways, hey, what's up? I know what you're trying to type, so it doesn't matter. Alright guys, we're gonna test that out and see if that helped at all. If not, because I don't want to do all 8 times if it's not gonna help. JLW. We'll see how the drop looks now after going through it with the 4-meter smoothing method. Another bit. What's with all these low bits? Are we still trying to have the lowest bit competition or something here? I don't know. Man. Or are you just trying to keep it even out on the bit chart there? Alright, gotta really pay attention here, so hold on. Okay, so we got the pre-drop. I think that worked. That was pretty smooth. What do you guys think? I think that actually helped out a lot, and I don't think I have to completely redo the track there. I think that actually smoothed it out the way we needed to, so. I can't get enough of that 0G roll, man. It's like my favorite thing ever. Thanks for another 2 bits. Hashtag ad. Man, guys. That corkscrew turned out pretty good, too. Smooth as butter. This might be the smoothest coaster I've ever created. Not gonna lie. I tried the 4-meter method before, but it didn't turn out the way I hoped. But this one might be there. I love this. I do love the design itself, too. Do need to add a couple of more supports on this transfer for good measure. Let's see it on off-ride. Yeah. Beautiful 0G roll. Hey guys, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's do a couple of custom railings here. I kind of wish I had this piece, but free form. Free, where I didn't have it on the grid. An ungridded version of it. It's kind of what I want of that, but they do not have one. Which one do you like better, B&M or Intamin? That's a good question. I think I've been on more B&Ms than Intamins. B&M is very reliable, but Intamin kind of goes beyond some stuff. You know what I mean? It's a very good question, though. I don't know if I prefer one or the other. They're very close. That's a very tough question for me, because I don't know. What do you guys think? What does everyone else think? B&M or Intamin? They're very, like, both in the same level, I feel like. If that makes any sense. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our custom railing here. Just make a nice, pretty nice looking wooden railing. Alright, that's gonna be the corner piece right there. Older B&Ms, greater than newer B&Ms. I got newer ones that I do like, so very debatable though. I don't know. It's definitely a good question. Oh my gosh, another 245 bits. Hey, you're keeping up there with Coaster Boy. I'm impressed. What's B&M and Intamin? They are coaster manufacturers. So they are the companies that actually build roller coasters. A couple of those. There's quite a few out there, but those are both are from Switzerland, and they are both very... If you've been on a roller coaster, you've probably been on a B&M or Intamin coaster before. If you look at this track type, if you've seen a track type similar to like this, where the track looks like this, that's B&M. Can't really go wrong with B&M, but Intamin really tries to do a little more wacky creative. That is true. B&M is very reliable, but they don't really get out of the box pretty much. They're very safe with what they do. Intamin kind of goes out and tries new things, but they suffer sometimes from downtime, more downtime and stuff. So, just kind of really levels out there. Okay. Let's do a top piece up here. And this is nice because we can... Both are great regardless. That is true. That's why it's hard to kind of choose, because both are really good companies. I think RMC is at the top right now. I feel like they're inexperienced, though, compared to some of the other companies. But they're willing to do some pretty big things themselves. Geneva track is similar to B&M. That is true. Hey, FBI, thanks for the 8 bits. B&M are like babies because they always have a rattle. I've pretty much only done Disney and Universal Studios. Oh, okay. Universal has the Hulk. That's B&M. Incredible Hulk. Even harder discussion would be GCI versus Gravity Group. That is a good question. I love me some GCI, and I don't think I've actually been on a Gravity Group coaster before. Believe it or not. I don't think I've been on one. Again, I have a very sad coaster count. Some may know that. Oops. Ah, crap. Okay. Angle snap. Because I've been on Mystic Timbers. Man, it's really good. Really did like Mystic Timbers a lot. I got to ride it opening year during in October last year. It was really good. I got to ride Beast at night too. The Beast. Ooh. Alright, let's see if we can just copy this to this side. Very simple custom railings, but they work. RMC has a more classic design, but with a modern feel. Their box design looks very old school wood, but their steel tracks are super smooth. I always thought they looked very unique, very different. Oops, I keep pushing the wrong button. I might actually need to put another piece down here since I have that. Extra supports. More detail. That's what we're going for. Gold Striker is your favorite GCI. Never been on it, but definitely does look like a good GCI for sure. I applaud GCI for still being where they are today, because they're still on the classic design. They don't do, like, you know, inversions on coasters. I don't think they've done any with any inversions. They might have. Correct me if I'm wrong if you know one. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here, and we can put that here, and bam! Wow. We're gonna put a double post on that corner, and that's looking pretty sharp. GCI says they could do inversions, but no GCI currently have any. That's interesting. That if they're able to, and they have not actually done it before, I find that very interesting and surprising if they are able to. I guess no parks have actually, or may have not have requested it, so. That looks pretty good. Pretty sharp. Need to do a little bit more to the storage building. Looks a little dull. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and click that beautiful save button real quick, just in case something happens. Don't want anything happening. Wish Carowinds would get a GCI, however, we need a launch coaster more than anything else, so I can't complain about our new for 2019 edition. Now, those announcements are coming up pretty quick, too. Aren't they? We're like maybe 2 weeks away from a lot of them. I know Canada's Wonderland's on the 15th. I think Carowinds is the 16th, is their announcement. I'm very excited to see all the details of a lot of those rides. Ooh, this is another detail we do need to add, is a catwalk that will lead down there. That's gonna be tough to do. We're gonna have to like use a support on this to make that happen. I just love GCI for their almost random elements and their insane way of throwing you around. That is true. Holy crap! 1,002 bits! Wow, thank you so much. Sorry I was in the middle of reading. But that's an insane cheer. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow. But every time you ride one for the first time, you probably won't even know where you're going. Where Gravity Group is a bit more flowy, I don't see how inversions would really benefit a GCI coaster. Personally, I feel like they make more sense in what Gravity Group has been doing. That's true. They're very different. You know, I think you're definitely true by saying that GCI doesn't need to have inversions to do what they do. They're really intense rides. You know, they throw you around. They get some really good airtime a lot of the time, so it works very well what they do. I think you definitely are 100% correct on that. Okay, so what I need to do is get a middle walkway. Here, we're gonna select this and make it part of this. Because we need to make some sort of staircase on this catwalk. Almost would have been better if the catwalk was on the other side. The only way to do that is build from the other direction, which I don't know if I would be able to do. So if I had the catwalk on this side, I could make it just go down here. I have the transfer track pretty much all the way in the way from this side. So that makes things just a little bit more difficult. Unless I made a couple supports coming off these supports and I headed underneath the track, which would be interesting. We're going to have a very unique... I want to keep it realistic, but we're going to have probably a pretty unique walkway here. I kind of want to use that idea just for the fun of it, to see how it would work. So we're going to try and use this to the metal walkway. Okay, so here we go. We have our stairways. Whoops, still in there. We want to keep the skinny ones. Let's see. Kira1's announcement is actually August 30th, the same day as the Six Flags announcements. Huh. For some reason I thought I heard somewhere say the 16th, but oh well. Can't wait for the Six Flags announcements too. That's actually a really big mystery as well of what's going to happen with those. Alright, we're going to have to somehow make this work. It's about a pretty decent height of where I want it, so we can make that happen. Only thing is we're going to have to take off angle snap, line this up. I'm going to change the color of it a little bit too. Raise it to where this top step is level with that. And I want to try and match the color here as best as I can. "15th is Canada's Wonderland." I do know that. That is correct. Not gonna be any metal in there. Line to surface, just so we can keep this even. Six Flags Magic Mountain announcement. Can't wait for that. Hopefully it's a pretty good year. As a dive coaster by B&M. I think we really have figured that out for sure. A lot of people are saying B&M Giga, or Dive Giga Dive Coaster, which would be Definitely interesting. Coaster Boy dropping 750 more bits. Wow. You guys are really fighting it out right now for staying first. Wow. Thank you so much, Coaster Boy. Another 7,000. That moves us over the 5,000 mark. We're at 5,499 bits on the stream. Sounds freaking amazing. You guys are just awesome. Can't thank you guys enough. You guys are just like killing it. Alright, I thought there was smaller railings. Let's see if I can find one. Unless they're in the building section. Kind of thrown around. I thought there was a small one too. Maybe not. Having some cherry coke. Sounds good. There's only one. Spiders who dead hard. Thanks. The like heroines type is a giga. I do watch that quite a bit. Thanks for the follow, and also thanks for the 2 more bits. Custer, you're killing me, man. He's got 2 on you, but hey, you're still slightly ahead, I think, at the moment. I don't know if it's updated, but still shows you're 4 ahead of Coaster Boy. Alright, I'm trying to see if I can find... I thought there was shorter railings. If not, that's going to be a problem to try and figure out. Or I can just do a longer section here that still has these ends kind of yet to be determined what to do with. I wish I could have a little one spot open somewhere. I kind of wish. Mess with my bit notification noise. Why would you do that? Do you even have my login information for my stuff? You better not. Why would you mess with that? I can barely hear them myself the way I have it set up right now, so... You wouldn't dare. I worked hard on it. Actually, I haven't messed much with the notification noise. I do need to update those a little bit. I'm very tempted. But I do want to keep that down there. Oh gosh. Make me fly around everywhere. I don't know what to do on this end. Hey, thanks for the 2 more bits. Trying to slowly stay ahead, aren't you? You are still first. By 6 bits. I think we'll keep it in mind, but we're gonna continue over here, guys. We're gonna have a little bit of interesting pieces going in here because we're gonna have to support this as well. Find some colorable right iron to the end for this. Can you ride the ride just so I know what it's like? Yeah, we'll do another POV in a little bit. I'm trying to keep the building going, so... I've done a couple POV... I usually do the POVs every so often, so people that are just joining can get that experience as well. So with realism, you got to try and have these evacuation routes planned as well. So these mid-course brake runs have to lead somewhere, because that's a possible spot where guests could be evacuated. I actually should probably be going downwards at this point with the stairs. Oh gosh. Hey, thanks for another 2 bits. Have you played Detroit Become Human? I actually have been playing it the last 2 nights I streamed it. The last 2 nights I actually was streaming it because I just got a PS4 and I'm very excited. And I've been playing it the last couple nights. If you want to watch it, I do have it. It is currently on YouTube. I uploaded the first 2 episodes to YouTube, so. It is good. It is definitely really good. And I'm really enjoying the PS4 so far. I'm so happy I got one now. We've been wanting one for quite some time. Okay, so we're gonna have another spot right here. I usually merge the top steps with bottom steps. It's usually a good spot to go. God of War as well. That's another one that's on our radar that we haven't gotten yet, but definitely looking into getting Data Boy. But we had to get a PS4 because all the exclusives are so good for it. And I was tired of going, I can't play that because I don't have one. Now I'm just like, ha, I can play it now. Alright, hopefully when we get some supporting on these, I will look nice. Alright, my goal is to, if my calculations are correct, to have it connect down to the storage building, which I'll put some, some doors in there and everything. I like both consoles, Xbox and PlayStation. I haven't had a PlayStation since PlayStation 2 up until now, so I'm very excited to be back in PlayStation. I never had, once 3 came around, PlayStation 3, I couldn't afford it, so I went with the 360 route, and I've been on Xbox for a while, for quite a few years. Coaster Boy dropping another 1,000 bits, wow! Thank you so much, man. Oh, man. Hard to keep up with Coaster Boy on the bits. So hard. Always showing that support. Wow. So many good games come in, still haven't tried Detroit Become Human, which I got because it's based off the Card Tech demo. It is a really good game. And I haven't played all the way through it myself, but I have watched a playthrough of it, so. But I'm playing it the way I would play it, so. With the choices. Had a Ring of Death, so I walked away from Xbox. See, I never had that issue, ever. Never had that issue. You know what I'm saying? I've never had that issue. Well, he might not know what I'm saying, but I don't know if it was fixed once I got it, maybe. I don't know. Hey, thanks, Jess, for 2 bits. I appreciate it. Look at you getting the bits. We need to get Jessie up to up to 50 subscribers. I think she has 17 right now. We need to get her to that 50. But thanks for another 2 bits. I appreciate that as well. You need to turn up your audio for bits. I don't know if I can I? I hear something different. You changed something. Thanks for another 10 bits. Or maybe the music's just so loud. Or does it go through desktop audio? I don't know. I gotta see what you've done to my, my sounds. I hear something like a... Okay, hold on here. I'm pausing the music just to hear this stuff. Just change the one. If anyone has any bets, cheer them real quick. I have to hear this. Gotta wait for the next cheer, though. Alright, I do have to figure out how I'm going to do the supports on this, though. If I want to make it... those end pieces are going to be so... difficult. It's the first gen or 2 of Xbox 360s, just so you know. I don't know exactly. I didn't get the Xbox 360 as soon as it came out. I had it after it's been out, was out for a little while. So. Should have changed it to a meme, shoot. See, now that I paused it, no one's cheering, so I can't tell what it was. Hateful Discord bot refused to send out a stream notification, so I had to do it myself. Just when they first came out. Oh, there it is. Hey, thanks for the 4 bits. I hear it now. Da-na, da-na. I thought it was gonna be something worse, Jess, just so you know. I was expecting something worse. I'll take the da-na. Thanks for the 2 bits. I feel like she's going in at work trying to go change it now, I bet. I already see it happening. I have fixed it. What did you fix? Exactly. Sound too excited. By the way, thanks for all the bits. He knows me too well. It's probably some sort of meme now, if I had to guess. It's kind of low. Yeah. I don't know if it's coming through the desktop audio. Is that where it comes from? I need someone to cheer real quick so I can see. If it's coming through desktop or somewhere else. I think it comes through desktop, and that's why it's not too loud, because I have the desktop low because of the music. Guess I'll have to find that out myself. Pretty sure they're through desktop. Does it go through desktop?
You don't know the way.
Yes, I do.
Do you know the
God.
way?
I know the way.
You have to have Ebola to know
Yes.
I have Ebola.
the way. He doesn't know the way.
To know the way,
To know the
you
way,
need to
you
have
have to know the way.
Ebola.
Yeah, it is through desktop, by the way. Actually, I got an idea. I can put my desktop up so the alerts are high, and then I can just lower the volume on Epidemic Sound. Just let me know if it's too loud or something. Jess, stop messing with my stream notification sounds. Not cool. Alright, so I can see the levels. I might turn it down just a pinch for... Yeah. That way it's not... music's not too loud. Because I got a volume adjuster on the playlist itself. How high is that? Is that good? Changed it back to another one. Oh, that one. We're back to that one again? Nice. Joe, will you play Spider-Man PS4 on your channel? Oh, yes, I will. Holy crap, I'm so excited for that game. I absolutely love Spider-Man, so... You best believe it, man. Alright, we're gonna make this kind of like a low-ish kind of building, or, spot right there. September 7th, 2018 is release date. Is this September when it comes out? I thought it was later than that. I thought it was like November or something. But that's even better. Heck, I'm so excited for it. Oh, I can't wait. Are any of you excited for that game too? That's another reason why I got a PS4. I didn't think it was that early. That's awesome though. Alright, we'll have this fence going along here. That way they're directed to this door. So we don't want them going anywhere else. Not another dad joke. Thanks for the 2 bits. I don't think that one popped up. Those 2 bits, I don't think that one popped up. What do you call it? Nervous javelin thrower. Shakespeare. Oh man. But I really am liking PS4, and I'm really upset that I haven't had one for this long now. Like, I should have got one a long time ago. Now we're gonna go into terrain real quick. I think I might actually adjust. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I need to edit this. Sorry. Oh, it's Fluffy! I don't know how long you've been here, Fluffy, but I think it's the first time I saw you comment, so... I want to try and make this a little even here. I'm going to watch you on my phone while I play my PS4. Sounds awesome. I can't wait to get more games for PS4. I only have Detroit Become Human at the moment. That's all we have at the moment. But I can't wait till we get some more games for it. It's exciting. Trying to... All those should be even. Why is that not matching up? It can't know. I'm trying to make the steps even. Some of them are off. We've been steadily staying around the 20 viewers mark, which is awesome. So thank you guys so much. See, even if it's perfectly aligned. I think I just need to get it in the correct spot. I'm not sure. That's alright. It's one of those minor details, so I don't think we have to worry about it a ridiculous amount, but... Alright, we're going to go into terrain painting here. I'm going to kind of try and paint this spot right here a little bit. Make it look a little trail, like a little trail. Alright, we're going to detail this little door right here, just a pinch. Put a little frame around it. you get started. Now, a good thing is, I'm just gonna try my best to create a nice structure for this. Only thing is these are grid based, so if I was to do that, I would have to. So I can't do them like that. So maybe we're gonna have to do off-grid pieces. Is there any metal grid pieces that I'm not aware of? Maybe. Let's go to scenery here and see what we can find. What kind of coaster did you build? This is a B&M floorless coaster. Can't spell metal, I guess. And we've been working on this for a couple episodes now. I'm gonna go to Switch on my phone so I can watch and play and watch ads on the other. Well, that sounds good. Get those ads. Okay, I'm gonna go back to, maybe I can use some sort of coaster supports. We can maybe use, let's make it look like, you'd be living in 2038 while the rest of us, hey, 2038's when Detroit Become Human's actually based on. Alright, we're actually going to edit this piece. And what we're going to do is we're going to create some new beams here. I'm going to create some, let's do small ones, of course. Make some like B&M connectors. I think it's clever. It would be kind of clever because instead of like box supports, we're just going to do these. Are you going to play Madden 19? Absolutely. I definitely will. Trying to figure out if I can get this connected in any way. If I would have used this, could I? Yeah, I could have used. I can use that one. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna use that, and we're gonna throw this in here. Try and center that. I don't want you to go through, but we're gonna put you in a good spot. Discord does not work on my phone. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why. Works on my phone. Okay, so we're gonna do a similar thing for this. Trying to keep it all supported here. And then we're gonna place a vertical piece leading up to the catwalk. Try and center it as best as we can. do a couple pieces here. Actually, for this one, I can just use this one. Alright, and then we just raise these up to connect to those. This is how we do it. Don't know if I like the look of that yet. Maybe we'll get some flanges on there and see if that makes a difference. We're gonna find out. So one thing I've been trying to get better at is this. Because we got some interesting pieces going in and all that fun stuff, because there's a lot to do. You mostly see like the box supports on those, or the spiral staircase, rather, is what you see mostly. If you're going to build a realistic coaster, just make Outlaw Run. Well, I've done that before. Just make Outlaw Run. I do like me some Outlaw Run. I'm going to take you. We're going to slant you. I'm just trying to create more and more support. I might have to slant it one more time. One more time. Alright, we're going to try our best to create a slanted piece. So we need a little bit more support on this side. But we got to get that right angle. Of course, I would accidentally do that. Dang it. Has anyone seen the teaser at Cedar Point for King's Island? I think I saw it at one point. I think I did. It's very interesting that they're teasing stuff for other parks, or their other parks at Cedar Point. It's definitely an interesting thing. An interesting concept, of course. Okay, so we're gonna build this guy all the way down to the ground, and we're even gonna give him his own Zone footer. Can you build water slides? Not functional ones, but you could create something. If you're creative enough, you can actually could build something. Because Silver Reds actually built some water slides that they weren't functional, but they were. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. It's not a ride. Hey, thanks very much for 4 more bits as well. There it is. So just messing with my sounds. I don't know if I like how this is turning out for the catwalks. I'm not sure if it's going the way I want it to. At least, I don't know. It just seems too much. It's becoming a little too complex. What do you guys think? Can I select the... There we go. I'm gonna try something different with these guys here. Get rid of these supports here. I'm gonna try some like... Should have a challenge series where you have to build each type of roller coaster on the game, but each coaster has to set some form of world record and it has to be a good coaster. Breaking records, huh? Oh, I use my daily amount of add bits. That's no. It's cluttering up in my opinion. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's just a little bit too much. I think I need to get rid of this side. I had an idea, but it's not working out, so... Hey, thanks so much for the 2 more bits. Man, we're at 6,539 bits on the stream. Thank you guys so much for the support, man. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of this. I'm going to see if I can't simplify this up a little bit better. I got another idea. If I can find the right pieces, I know what I can do here. Anyways, it's a little simple. A lot more simpler. It's a lot simpler. But I think it works. It will work well if I can figure it out. And that's why I wish I had these. I need to find like a... Looking for metal pieces. Hey, thanks for 2 more bits. I appreciate it. Why shouldn't you write on a broken pencil? Because it's pointless. I've definitely heard of that one before. I'm trying to find... Do we have super thin supports that I can use? I need something very small. Just something very thin. But I want it metal. I want like a metal... I'm looking for like a metal... Thin metal support. That's what I'm trying to find. I don't think there's any in the framework here. I want something like those little pieces that just kind of go off to the side and connect to the catwalks. That's what I'm wanting to use. But I can't really find anything. Oh. We got these, but... Like, we have the Coaster Sport crossbeams. Is that wooden or steel? Like, I want these pieces individually. If I had those, I'd be pretty happy. But I don't have those. That's what I'm wanting right now. And I got these little wooden pieces, but that's not going to help me. Because they're grid-based. If they weren't grid-based, that I could use those. Probably use those. Okay, I'm going to go into columns and see maybe the... See if I can't use these. These might be thin enough. It's hard to find those thin pieces. Okay, so I'm gonna try and have you kind of like attached to the track. Okay, you're gonna come out here. So it's using the track as its actual support. Ooh, I don't have a... Wait, what's this? Oh, it's grid based, so it doesn't matter. Snap off. Boss told me to go have a good day, so I went home. I've heard that one too. Got a riddle for you guys. Shoot. Go for it. I'm not great at riddles, but... If a plane crashes and every single person on board dies, how is it that 2 people survived? Hey, welcome to the stream, by the way. Nobody Google it. Absolutely not. Don't Google it. That's cheating. If a plane crashes, every single person on board dies. Ah, Jess is really good at riddles. They were already on the ground. If a plane crashes and every single person on board dies. It was a good guess, though. Okay, I can't see if I can find a good piece here. I might have to put this on hold until I figure it out later. 'Cause I'm not sure exactly how to approach this yet. But we got it started. We got the structure going for us. Which I guess is a good thing. Oh, the married people survived while those who were single died. Every single person on board dies. Hey, thanks for the 4 bits. I appreciate it. It was a married couple. Very good, very nice. Didn't Google that, did you, Trains? Hopefully not. Do you know what the teaser for Kings Island means? I don't. I haven't actually looked much into it. I think I saw something about it once, but I haven't, like, you know, actually seen it. Or you know what I mean? I haven't, like... I don't even remember what it is what I mean. So, I couldn't actually tell you. So, no, I don't know. I've heard something about a Beast revival with RMC or something. Is one of the guesses I've heard. I just don't know if that's realistic or not, you know. Some sort of Son of Beast revival. Just kind of, I don't know. I don't know if something like that would happen, but you never know. Hey, thanks for the 2 more bits. I appreciate it. Train's got a riddle. Let's hear it. Going in with the riddles tonight. Marissa and Juliana went out for drinks together. They ordered the same drink. Juliana was really thirsty and finished 5 in the time it took Marissa to finish 1. The drinks were poisoned, but only Marissa died. How? Easy one. Why did the cookie go to the hospital? Now we have jokes mixed in too. I hope it's true. Me, absolutely, it'd be awesome, but I don't know if I could see that happening or not. To be quite honest. He's feeling crummy. Alright, doing a couple of different detailing here. Just a bit. Anybody got anything on that riddle? I've already played Madden 19 as well. I got the EA access, so I'm able to play. I got 10 hours to play it. I played a little bit of it last night, but not enough to really get the feel for it, but it was still downloaded, so I didn't have all the features unlocked yet. Jess loves riddles. See if she gets it. Alright, so that's starting to look a lot more detailed in there. I do want to detail the station a little bit more. It's got to do something with how fast Juliana was able to drink it. Yeah. Yeah. Do the railing. Need to do the railing over there as well. I already finished the story mode. Looks like it was pretty fast. I already saw a playthrough of it. Okay. Black Ops 4 is lit. I've never gotten into Call of Duty really. Haven't really played it at all, and I don't know. Never got into it. Really. God, if we can do this. And this. Did I use the thin one? I think I did. gonna go ahead and build this one down to where I need it to. Then we'll need the vertical pieces as well. Okay, so there. Gotta put one at the bottom. Then I usually go to the middle. And then we'll go in between these two. Hey, what's up? That guy who loves coasters. Nice name. Alright, so we are good there. Let's go ahead and copy this to the other side. It's hard to click some of these. Come on. Those are good. Want some FBI level riddles? I'm a roller coaster enthusiast. Most of us are. A lot of us are here, so I would say I'm an enthusiast as well. So too bad my coaster count doesn't show for it though. I need to recalculate and really try and figure out what my real count is, because I never really counted it as a kid very well, so it's kind of where I run into my issues on trying to figure out my number of coasters ridden. How many credits I have. I know it's probably under 100, which is sad. I'll get it up someday, though. I'll be getting a new one in a couple weeks, because I'll be going to heading to Cedar Point. Ride Steel Vengeance. Oh, by the way, we are going to Cedar Point on the 21st of this month. We will be there. So excited. Cannot wait. I think my coaster count is somewhere in the 70s or so. Everyone in chat, name your favorite coaster. I can tell you mine right now, at the moment, is Maverick. I haven't been on Steel Vengeance yet, but Maverick is my favorite. I know Jess's favorite is Millennium Force. Still can't figure out how you rate Millennium Force over Maverick. I go on the 7s depending on weather. Nice. Alright, that's a good start for those. We're starting to get some stuff put together here now, which is really, really nice. It's been 2.5 hours now. Jeez. I don't want to get too late, so I might actually start ending here pretty soon. All the parks across are for Halloween mazes, where you work out. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. All the parks across America are for their Halloween mazes, where you work out what their plans. Yeah, SDC doesn't really do Halloween, so unfortunately. We have a National Harvest Festival, but that's about it. So they don't really do any Halloween stuff. Hey, what's up? But thanks so much for the support, guys. If you've cheered bits, just watching, of course, helps support the channel, or the channel as well. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate it very much. We're up to 6,547 bits tonight. That's absolutely nuts, and it's amazing. Really, I've only been to 2 theme parks, Six Flags St. Louis and SDC. Which I really go all the time. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't been to as many as I've wanted to, but Six Flags St. Louis is the only Six Flags park that I've been to, and it's one of the lower end Six Flags. So, been to Worlds of Fun, Cedar Point, Kings Island, Solar City, Frontier City a long time ago. All the Disney parks in Florida, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure in Florida, SeaWorld. Hey, thanks for the follow. Guy who loves coasters, I appreciate that follow, man. Glad you're enjoying the content. Get that line of surface off. We're gonna do a couple more, some foliage, some bushes around here. Really gonna get down to that detail. Hey, thanks for the bit. I appreciate the 1 bit. Sorry about auto mod there. Just trying to get a nice amount of shrubbery. These trees actually work very well for this. As of right now, Time Traveler is your favorite, so that's awesome. Even though I might be a little biased, doesn't rank as my number 1 coaster still. But it's definitely up there. I'd say it's definitely in my top 5, maybe. I was amazed that some of those Halloween events just get crazy lines. It's ridiculous. We only did 1 maze, and we did one at Cedar Point last year when we went during October and everything. And the ones, they were just way too, the lines were just way too long at the Kings Island. You know? As much as I would love to do some of them, but the lines were just too long. I wanted to get my night rides in. Hey, thanks for another bit. My number 1's Maverick at Cedar Point, and again, I haven't rode Steel Vengeance yet, so it might change after the 21st of this month. Who knows? Do you get my fast lane passes? I do plan on doing some live streaming at the park while we're there, so be sure to stay tuned for that on the 21st. I will be doing some live streaming in the park, and I will be doing my live reaction after we get off Steel Vengeance as well. and maybe like a review on what I thought of it. It's exciting. Okay, we're starting to get some nice shrubbery within the ride. I just want a couple like patches of grass and stuff that look real nice. That little extra layer of detail is what I'm trying to go for here. Would you recommend getting the Trailblazers Pass? Just kind of depends on when you go. If you don't want to wait in line for Time Traveler, maybe. And you can only use it once on Time Traveler, though. You have to keep that in mind. It only can use it once on Time Traveler. So that's one thing you do have to kind of keep in mind. You can't use it unlimited times on Time Traveler if you get the unlimited one or the 8 Punch Pass one. It only works once on Time Traveler, and that way there's never like real long lines for the Trailblazer, because then we get complaints of the line. There's too many Trailblazer passes. We already get those complaints, but you know what I'm saying. It's one of those kind of situations, but really our line actually always dies down around the afternoon. We're usually the most busy in the mornings because of that, so I mean, I don't know if I would, depending on what day it is. If it is one of our busiest days, definitely go for it. But other than that, if you're coming on like a weekday in summer, sometimes it's actually, the lines don't get too bad, so Powder Keg sometimes gets a long line. Of course, its capacity is not the greatest. And then us at Time Traveler kind of get a line, so at times. Alright, I like the little patches in there. They really, I think they really add a lot to it. Really like those. Okay, so we're gonna start adding a couple of trees in here. Yesterday the power go out at SDC, all of a sudden everything was closed. I didn't go in till 4 o'clock yesterday, and I did hear about that there was a power issue. And that we were down, Time Traveler was down for quite a few hours because of it, because there was a power outage. But yeah, I believe there was some sort of power outage. Get a couple of different trees kind of in here. Get a little bit of, really start to get those in there. These patches of grass are going to start going in. A couple of trees are going to start going in. We're going to get that perimeter fence also around there. But I am really liking the layout, although we haven't done a POV in a little bit, so let's get you guys, so the ones that haven't seen the POV, here we go. Literally just asked, I actually said that before I saw your comment too, so. amazingly enough. Because I just sensed that. I'm like, wait a minute, we haven't done a POV in a while. Holy crap, Coaster Boy with a dropping another 2,000 bits. Wow. Let's go. Man, can we hit that 10,000 goal? Wow. 2 months in a row, man, you're doing it. Already to 5,500 bits on the month. Hashtag support. Heck yeah, man. We have less than 2,000 to go. We only have like 1,500 left to hit that 10,000 goal. That'd be amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. Alright, I'm going to double check this drop again. Last time we played it was actually still pretty stinking smooth, so... Since we actually did the smoothing on it. Yeah, that's nice and smooth now. But man, Coaster Boy dropping another 2,000 bits in the stream. Oops. Dropped part of my... in there. I still can't get over this 0G roll. That's custom made, man. I guess I can make that look like kind of like a gate somehow. Maybe we can do that. So it kind of opens up. Let's see. Custom corkscrew turned out pretty good too. Respect though for the sport, absolutely. Coaster Boys are already trying to make that run for the next giveaway already. He's hard to compete with on that. Anyways, there's another POV. Let's see if we can get some off-ride footage too. Let's get some cinematic shots. I know I'm a very slow builder, so we didn't get as much done as I was thinking we would. I mean, we got the station started, looking really good as well. I'm proud of that. We need to do some lighting. Maybe we can do some lighting before we end here. Still gonna stream for a little bit longer, but man, I don't want to stay up too late, by the way, guys. I have a full day tomorrow. I'm 9 a.m. to midnight is my shift tomorrow, so don't want to go too late. I want to see you hit 10,000, and oh my gosh, Coaster Boy, thank you so much for your support, man. We hit 10,000 a couple times last month, and that was insane. That's the ultimate goal. Like, if I can hit 10,000 bits every single stream, that would be ridiculous. But not expecting that, of course. But we need a 36-hour live stream queue to. I promise Fluffy, if we ever hit 100,000 bits in 1 month, I'll do a 36-hour live stream. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. I feel like we're gonna hit that at some point though. But we didn't even get half of it last month, so I'm still feeling pretty confident that it might not happen. Because 100,000 bits, that is a lot of bits, guys. Some of these cinematic shots. It looks a little jolting out there after the corkscrew, but yeah. You guys ever want to come to Busch Gardens, Tampa, and like scary stuff, you should take advantage of the Howl's Scream ticket deals. For $20, you can go all rides, haunted houses from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Alright, don't want to demand Coaster Boy to keep donating. That's his money, his bits. He can do what he wants. If he doesn't want to do any more, that's up to him. So So let's not pressure him into it. I'll just keep that there. Alright, but I'm really liking this. Twisted Colossus is my favorite coaster I've been on. I want to ride Twisted Colossus, especially when it's like, when it's dueling. I already have reservations for next year's Moonlight Madness at the Wilderness. Holy crap, there's 1451 by Ghoster Boy. Another 1451 bits. My gosh, man, that is exactly what we needed to hit the 10,000 goal. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Coaster Boy, for your support. You're amazing. Wow. Alrighty, guys, that's the first 10,000. You still need 90,000 more to get that 36-hour live stream for the rest of the month. But man, thank you so much for that support. Man, what a legend. Did that exact amount just to get us to that 10,000. I have no idea how much I appreciate it, though. Guess second place will do. Like again, I do think I'll do some prizes for second and third place as well. So don't worry, if you're not in first place, you still could win something. So right now I'm kind of thinking, thanks for the 2 bits, FBI, to get us over that 10,000 goal. Keep it like this. It's 9 days before you get a 36-hour live stream. Oh man. But you're gonna have to do this like every single stream to get there, guys. Almost, not every single stream, but like at least 10 streams in a row. 10,000 goal hits. You need about another 90,000. A little less than 90,000, but about 90,000 more, because we've only gotten, man, we hadn't even had 1,000 bits before tonight, so. Oh, thank you guys so much. Also, Gizmore, thank you so much for the subscription as well, on top of the 6,951 bits you've cheered as well. So, thank you guys so much. Alright, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, we're going to work a little bit on some lighting here. That's what I wanted to do. So I wanted to make sure... I do really want to make sure I do this right as well. Lighting is very important overall, so let's get some lights inside the station. I'm going to go ahead and dim this just a pinch so it's not too insanely bright. We have 27 days, that's right. We have 27 days to get to about 90,000 more bits. And that's bits! Not, anything else, so you gotta have that amount of bits to get there. I'm still pretty confident that that's not gonna happen, but... And boy, would I be grateful if it did. Hey, thanks for another 2 bits. Now we have surpassed the goal for the live stream. I appreciate you guys so much. Party 1. We're having some sort of party. Hey, thanks for another one. Yay for support. That is correct. Thank you for another bit. The bits just keep coming, don't they? Oh, yeah, that's nice. I like how that's lit so far. Gonna keep the station lit up. FBI will make sure this happens. I don't know, guys. $100,000 bits is a lot of bits. Just saying. But regardless, guys, I really do appreciate it a lot. Okay, so we're gonna add extra. Hey, thanks for another 2 bits. Keeping those bits coming, even if they're small. You keep coming, aren't you? Aren't you guys? Okay, we need to find a big enough. Thanks for another bits. FBI hacks program to make it 100K. Hey, if it ends up being at least, you know, right, and I actually receive those bits, I wouldn't care. I'm gonna get these spotlights, a couple of like footers. That's what we're gonna do. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and make this. Oh, I guess I made it part of the building. Anyways, oops. That's okay. These are going to be there for awesome lighting opportunities to really make the ride nice and dynamic with some excellent lighting effects. Everyone runs out of money at 9,999 bits. Yeah, that would be so funny. And then someone had to go run and find a penny on the ground or something. Man, you guys really do want that 36 hour live stream, don't you guys? Wait, that's 1 million, never mind. Oh yeah, no, that'd be 1 million bits. You definitely have the 36 hours. You mean 99,000 is where you'd be. Would y'all even stay up that late for that? You have to stay up pretty late to make that work. Alright, I like that one right there. And put it on both sides. Nice dynamic lighting. Where is the sit-down B&M train in the game? The one that looks like the Hulk coaster is a sit-down, that's correct. Shoulder harness, like the one you're building, is... But it's not floors, so can't find it. Or am I blind? They don't have... That is a good point. They do not actually have the sit-down coaster with the floor on it. That is not in the game, and I've been wanting that. It's one of the things I want. I don't care if we just get the train, but we need the sit-down coaster. We don't have it. That's one that I can't figure out why that's not in the game. You know, I feel like that's one standard one that should be in the game. And it just kind of bugs me that it's not, you know. But yeah, like the Hulk coaster, it is like the Hulk coaster, which is a B&M sit-down. Or like Wildfire at Silver City is also one. Or Kumba at Busch Gardens is another one. And I can't believe they don't have it in the game. Won't be able to watch the whole thing, but I'll check in on you to make sure you're still alive. That's good. We'll have dinner breaks and stuff, or food breaks for sure. Let's stay awake for the whole thing, like I did for the 24-hour live stream. Wow, that's commitment. I would definitely do a giveaway for those who stay. FBI is watching. CIA is trying. I would like to see how many bits we could accumulate in 36 hours. That'd be interesting. If Joe were to do a 36-hour, like, he would need a small breaks and short naps. Yes, they may be fun. They can also be very dangerous. Definitely, would definitely probably take a couple naps. Or me and Jess could trade off. If Jess wants to take over a couple times while I take a quick nap, and then we can trade. There's your options. But you do have to be very careful because you don't want to. You definitely. It could definitely be bad for you for sure. Like getting through those 24-hour live streams are tough enough. Like, geez, a 36-hour, that's a lot. Cooking with Joe during 36-hour live stream. Or lose all your viewers. Nah. It's okay. I still don't think we're gonna get 90,000 more bits before the the month's over. Not saying I don't have confidence in you guys, but that's a lot. And just to give you guys in terms, that is literally $1,000 worth of bits right there. And I wouldn't expect you guys to give me that much. I appreciate the support though. For everything that you guys do. I said do. Oh, we definitely have to have one over the zero-G roll, because that's a beautiful zero-G roll. You can play all of Detroit. I could, like 4 times over, and get different outcomes. That is true. Gonna be honest, I don't think I'd play Planet Coaster the entire time. I'd probably switch it up a little bit and play some other games. Try finding Carl. Flinging Carl around in the wheelchair. That's true, I was doing that. Like 13 hours of content. Jeez. There's 13 hours right there. I'll let everyone on Discord know our bit progress. Oh, thanks. Okay, I want to try and find or use some of the spotlights here as well. Holy crap! Oh gosh, Coaster Boy just cheered another 1,000. Jeez, I wasn't expecting that. We already hit the goal. My goodness, and we're already 1,000 over now. Holy crap, Coaster Boy! Thank you. Jeez. Man, I appreciate it so much. I wasn't expecting that. Someone stop this wonderful person. Woo! Other lighting do we have in here? I could probably use, but man, oh my gosh. He wants a 36-hour live stream. Well, he's got a good start. Does this one move? It does, but I bet we can make it stop, of course. I'm gonna make you stationary. I don't know where it stops when it's stationary. Right there, okay. I feel like this could be a really good one, because I think it can go higher than the floodlights. But I'm not entirely sure. Is it moving a little bit? Oh yeah, it does that when you move it around, which is a little bit annoying. Because I don't want it moving while I do that. We met Custerboy? No, but at this point I feel like we need to buy him a plane ticket to come out to SDC. Might be a good idea. I think he's definitely deserves something. I do like the searchlight though. Secretly wants him to start so he doesn't have to do the stream. Alright, we still got a long ways to go, guys. Long ways to go before we get to that point. See, last month it slowed down a little bit. Hey, thanks for the 2 bits. Last month it did slow down a little bit. So it was crazy at the beginning of the month and it slowed down a little bit later into the month. And I feel like this month's gonna be about the same. But hey, but still, thank you. Found my list of parts to hit in the near future. I'd definitely love to see you there because, oh my gosh. If you come out, be sure to let us know if you do come out. Oops, I need to select both of those. Get that corkscrew nice and lit up too. I like having a little footer for these floodlights. I think it makes it look a little bit more realistic and better. Instead of just having it in the ground. I'll buy you lunch. And I will get you a front of the line pass on Time Traveler as well, just so you know. So you don't have to wait in line. Okay, so that's a good start. I wish I could get the light to make it all the way up the top here and light up the very top. Alright, coaster's looking pretty good at night now. Might add a little bit more here and there as we go, but we got a nice amount of floodlights kind of going around now, so we'll definitely put some lights on the lift hill too, like not like rope lights, but like lights going up the lift hill. Should definitely be cool. I think your bit counter at the bottom of the page is broken. Wait, what? Is it? What do you mean it's broken? What do you mean by broken? Hold on, let me check it real quick. Or it just hasn't updated, or bits. The week, session, and month isn't working. All time's working, but huh. Only all time works, huh? I don't know. That's weird. Maybe there's just too much to go around right now and you guys broke it. Maybe y'all just broke it because there's too many. There we go. Whew. Alright, this is starting to come together a lot more now as time goes by, which is nice. I don't know how many more episodes I want to do. I want to keep it down as much as possible, but that's why the episodes are a little bit longer, but we're getting to the point where it's starting to look like I want it to, but we're just starting to get into that point, but still a lot more to do. How about a nighttime POV? Let's do a nighttime POV. See what it looks like at night. Look at that nighttime POV in. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect timing. See what it looks like at night. Oh my gosh, Coaster Boy with another 301 bits. Man, that's insane. Another 301. Wow. 11,311 bits. Whew. Thank you so much, man. That's all I got left tonight. Oh. That's okay. I'm not complaining. You've done enough for one night, I think. Anyways, so. But thank you so much. I wasn't expecting that much, though. To be quite perfectly honest. That's okay, guys. We're about to end the stream anyways, because it is a little after 10 o'clock now, and I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow, so. And just so you know, there won't be a stream tomorrow because of my long day that I have, so unfortunately, but there probably won't be one Sunday either, because again, I work all day Sunday as well. So probably won't be streaming again till Monday night or so, once things slow down. So we might have 2 nights without streams, unfortunately, but how much money will you get from bits in the stream? For this stream, if you, again, 1 bit equals 1 cent, so it would actually, we have earned, in revenue-wise, in dollars, we're $113.11 for the night, so we made over $100 in the stream. Something I'm also looking into, since I've seen so much support from you guys, that I would love, also am looking into maybe soon. I don't know when I'm going to be looking into it because I've never done it before, but I really want to think about doing some like charity live streams as well, to see how much money we can raise for like different charities and stuff. I think that would be a lot of fun, for sure. I want to hear what do you guys think about that idea? I think that's a really cool idea, and a lot of Twitch streamers have done it before. YouTubers, everyone's done it, and I think it would be really cool, you know, to raise money for a good cause and stuff, because it's really exciting, you know, knowing that where that money goes is helping other people, you know, in need, or for whatever it may be, you know. I think it's a really cool idea. I never really have done one before because, you know, I didn't think I would be able to earn that much, but it's really, when I think about it more, I'm just like, doesn't matter how much, is, you know, get as much as you can, and, you know, and whatever you can do, you know, even if it only ends up being $100, you know. And I'm like, you know, even if it's not, like, because you see those bigger streamers that do raise thousands of, even hundreds of thousands of dollars for these things, and it's really, really cool. But I'll look more into that, for sure, but I think everyone agrees that that's a really cool idea. And, you know, again, that's why I said, I'm like, I thought about it more, and I'm like, no matter the amounts, any amount helps out, so that's why I've really leaned more towards it anyways. And but I think it'll be something I'll look into. I don't know how soon, but definitely something I'm looking into. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I think you guys would enjoy it as well. Who knows, maybe that's something we can do. You need a sponsor, I don't know. Again, I'll look more into stuff like that, but a sponsor would definitely be pretty good to have. But you know, if we hit that 36-hour live stream, maybe we can make that a charity stream. Who knows? That'd be kind of neat, you know. But just throwing ideas out there. Be nice. But I think that's going to do it for this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe we'll probably come back to this some point. I don't know when. It was a little bit of a gap between this and the last episode, so hopefully not too long, but it was a lot of fun. But I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys again so much for the support. Again, Coaster Boy, anyone else that's cheered as well. You guys are amazing. So we're really filling up. Let's see if we can fill this up again on the next live stream. It'll be a couple more days. Again, won't be a stream for about 2 more days or so. Because of the long days I'm going to be working. It's the last 2 days of Moonlight Madness, so things will start slowing down after that, and I can finally get back to streaming a little more regularly. And I'm pretty proud of myself of how much I was able to stream during Moonlight Madness. I'm pretty excited about that. So thank you guys so much for another great stream. You guys rock, and thanks so much for #support. And we will see you guys next time. Thank you guys. Have a great day. You'll be cooler tomorrow. And goodbye.